So today I'd like to introduce you to the beautiful Clyde Redmond Iris. These are Louisiana irises, and they're out here in my sub-irrigated rain garden. This little stand of them. I actually brought these up from the bog garden I had them in, and they've been doing very nicely. This is an older variety, and I think a lot of times we look at a lot of those showy, multicolored new ones, but this was an award winner back in '74, and I think it really still deserves a place in the garden, especially how nicely it goes with the Baptisia, the false indigo I have flowering here. Really pretty together, a nice combination, and it's been a great grower. This is area gets pretty dry in here, but this seems quite happy even during dry times. So it's actually been quite flexible in terms of what it's able to live with. They're getting starting to get a little long in the tooth, but as you can see, you've got the top blossoms and then multiple other blooms coming on still. Classic sort of strap leaves, and it'll be nice foliage through the summer as other flowers come on here. And this is the area where I had my Virginia bluebells earlier, so this becomes sort of a blue garden, and then later in the year it just adds a lot of yellows and some other colors. But yeah, I think this is one people should be on the lookout for. A little harder to find now, and you'll see as it gets a little sun, it starts to go a little bit purplish, starting out that Wedgwood blue, but very worthwhile. I actually got this as a little start from some crazy pond guy down in North Carolina. I walked around his property, and had this giant goat following him, and he's feeding it with dog biscuits the whole time, but he really knew his stuff, and he had a lot of interesting plants, and like I say, this is real nice with the Baptisia, nice combination. And I think these irises are actually some of my favorite. I've got some nice bearded irises as well, but I really like the solid color of these and the intensity of the colors. Very nice. And the bees seem to enjoy them as well, although they certainly are spending more time on the Baptisia as well. So anyway, Clyde Redmond is the name. It's one of the older Louisiana irises, and I think everybody should be on the lookout for it and think about adding it to any of your moister areas you have in your garden.